Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome back to RainyDay Skyblock. We got a lot of stuff to do today, and of course, if you guys would like to play the server along with me, use the IP down in the top pinned comment in the description below. This is my server. I'm very proud of it. Guys, we have 556 people on at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. That's crazy, dude. We're also going to be doing a max rank giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away 3 max ranks. So that would be this rank right in here. If I go to ranks, I will be giving away 3 max ranks. All you have to do is put your username as it appears in game, and then put a dash and then put your platform. So I would be Java. If you're on Bedrock, you would be Bedrock. So just your username and then your platform. That's all you have to do to enter. You do have to have an active island. So I will teleport to the person's island before I give the rank, and I will make sure you're playing. So if you've been thinking about playing, now is an excellent time to join the server. Again, you can get a free maximum rank. It's worth over $100, and I would love to see you guys on here. Again, just your username, very simple, dash your platform. So if you're on a phone, that's Bedrock. If you're on a console, that's Bedrock. Pretty much only a computer will be Java. So chances are you are probably on Bedrock if you don't know. So if you're thinking and you're on the edge about starting, start today, and I promise you, you are entered to win. Again, all you have to do is leave a comment, and I will pick 3 people in tomorrow's video to win the max rank. Well, I'll pick them before the video, but I'll announce them tomorrow, and you may get your rank before then. But probably right before I record, I'll get the ranks. Anyways, I would love to see you on the server. IP down in the top pinned comment and description below. Obviously, we support every version of Minecraft, Bedrock, Java. Okay. So we did a lot yesterday, which I'm very happy about. I did get quite a bit of pet coins, and then I spent them because I wanted to buy another hatch slot. So we did get a mythic pet. Ooh, okay, a little bit of farming skill. I'll take that. So let's go on pets. We don't have a mythic pet right now, so we can go ahead and equip that, which is super nice. Look at this. See our pets. And then, yeah. So we do have some more eggs. So we'll go in our PV1. And we will take out... What just happened in the chat? Someone got a ruby rare pet? Ooh, that's insane. Let's go. Nice. So we're going to do /hatch, and we're going to put our eggs in there. So now we have 2 slots. So we will be hatching these. And we also did a bunch of changes. If you do go to the pet arena, you can see those. We reduced the prices of things and pet coins by like quite a bit. So a 1-hour skip is now 150 pet coins. And then an instant hatch. Like we changed a lot of stuff. We also made scales inside of Clash way easier to get. So if you're curious about any of this changes, like in specific, make sure you're in the Discord, which is also down there in the top pinned comment and description below. Join the Discord, check patch notes. That's the name of the channel. Again, it's patch notes. Okay, so I want to get a bamboo farm going because honestly, I can't really do a whole lot with mobs until I just grind them between episodes. I'm not about to sit there and click for like hours on a chicken and record it. I don't think you guys want to see that. And I was thinking, where do we want to really put our bamboo farm? Well, if I'm honest with you, I want to just get to the end of farming in here. So we're just going to work through this. So basically, I'm going to remove the entire like sugarcane farm. Like, what do we really need that for? Like maybe sand? Or we could, nah, let's just build a new one. I like building layers. And since we went on the auction house and we did or do we just do /AH to get there? Oh, wait, someone's selling bookcases for 10K? Oh, do I have money in my Sprite? I would buy those so fast. Oh, I have $125. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we can't be buying that. But I did buy a rain rank in here. So you can see people are just like selling ranks that they get. Like you can buy 7 days of life for $10,000. 10,000 in-game dollars. So it's a very good way. Make sure you're checking the auction house, perusing. I have been kind of looking for a pickaxe, but people, they're selling pretty quick. 25K. I don't have that kind of cash, man. That would be, you know, more than quadruple what I have in total. So not looking like it's in the cards rush right now. I'm going to check my /cloud pass, and I believe we get 500 bucks here. Oh, we already claimed that reward. Do we have any more? No, we don't. Okay. And then I also want to do /missions to check. So I live in a house with 4 animals, right? I got 3 cats and a dog. And then I also have my Roomba going. So I think you can hear my dog chewing on a toy and my Roomba going all at once. So I do apologize. I wanted to try to get through these in the episode today. So I just have so many things like scattered and planned. One thing I completely forgot that I have is /skills. I didn't have another point in this, right? Because I don't have 3 points. I have 1 point. And I just didn't realize, but whenever I'm using my ore gen, you just like crouch and then you click. Look how fast I can break the ores. Imagine if I built a bigger ore generator to use this with. Like, you see what I mean? If you built like a big one where you could just like click around like crazy. And this is the first level of the skill. And it doesn't last like a super long time, but it lasts longer. Like if you look in skills and you look at drill, it's 30 seconds. I don't know what it is now, but that is not 30 seconds. I think that might be a whole minute. So we definitely need to build a bigger ore gen, which is funny. But I like, you know, the way this one works, and it's nice to sit here and, you know, just kind of chill out, watch some YouTube and just mine. But if we're going to be actively mining with the drill ability, we definitely need something a little bit bigger. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot else. I just got the pet coins. I did start to smelt this stuff because I knew that we were going to be building in this episode. We do have iron in our ore gen, as you can see. I don't know if yep, there's a piece of iron right there. So we do have that, which is super nice. I don't know how close I got to lapis, but I don't think it was that close, right? We're novice. Yeah, we're not even to the first one in here. And it's in the middle that you get lapis. So not that close at all. I also don't have as much coal as I thought, which is kind of disappointing because I need more of this stone. Well, I say that, but I don't actually know if I need more. Let me see. How much do we have in here? Yeah, we might be able to finish it with that much. So a bamboo farm. The only tricky part about a bamboo farm is it kind of needs to be, like, tall. And we do have a bunch of room around our base. So you know what we could do? Oh, you know what? We're building in a modular style, so why don't we go out this way? You see how much room we have over here? Because we upgraded our island? Oh my god, how much did we upgrade our island? Look how much... Wait, how big did we make our island? Oh, okay. Oh, no, someone bought me a bigger island. Oh, no. I gotta take that away. Someone bought me the bigger island, which I do appreciate, but I don't like people give to me things because then it kind of like ruins the grind for me. So let me get Scout to take that away from me. We'll figure out whoever purchased it from me and refund them the cloud coins. I like to just grind everything myself, but I do really appreciate it, guys. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. My island is this big. I was like, how is my island so big? Again, I appreciate whoever bought it for me, but again, I like to do everything myself, so I had to remove it, and we will get you refunded. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade my island. See, I don't have 10,000 sky dust, but I can get 10,000 sky dust. There's a few ways, right? So I'm going to look in here, see if anybody is selling any dungeon potions, which I highly doubt they are. But if you do /dungeon and you look in brewing, you can see there's a potion of dust, which doubles your earned sky dust from all sources. Now, there's a few ways we could get this sky dust. We could mine, we could farm. I think the wisest decision would be, yeah, we'll leave the sprite how it is for now. I can get this sky dust in not that much time. So let me mine for a little bit. I'm going to get my usual setup going. I'll put up all this stuff. I really want to get my island to be a little bit bigger because I kind of have a neat idea for this bamboo farm, and I can't do it unless my island is just a tad bit bigger. Not a lot bigger, but just a touch bigger, which doesn't take much time at all to do. And like, I love mining, so I don't mind doing it. I am going to put my normal setup of tools down in here, and we'll space them appropriately. And then I already had a few iron pickaxes. I doubt it takes this many to get there, but if it does, it does. So I'll come back in just a bit. Let me get the sky dust from mining. By the way, guys, I just realized if you're also looking for some quick sky dust early game, do /warp clash. Come here and find these patches of wheat. You're also going to need to get these to get your clash armor anyways. And you can just break this wheat. You can get some super, and I mean super quick sky dust. Like you can see we have 8886, right? We'll break this little patch right here, like a really tiny one. And now we have 8891. So we just got 5 sky dust from like 2 seconds of work. And yeah, you can find these patches all over. They are literally scattered about the entirety of this thing. And they regenerate pretty quickly. And like, for instance, if you find like a big patch like this, like, first of all, look how much of the straw we're getting. You get so much now. It's so awesome. But you can see you get the sky dust really easy like this. So that's what I'm going to do just because I want to get the class materials anyways. So I might as well grind here, and just thought I'd give you guys that tip. And just so that, you know, whenever I come back, you're not like, Neo, what did you do? We also added a couple of things that are really cool in patch notes. If you do /studies and we were to look in fishing, and you look in deep sea, we have waterless crops, which is really cool. I don't know where the other one is, but there is lightless crops as well. I think it's in here. Yeah, lightless crops, and then there's lightless trees as well, but I don't know where that is. Yeah, lightless saplings. So now you can grow saplings without any light, which would be super cool. Not a huge problem for me, but if you're building like a big mega farm, it's super nice not having to worry about lighting it up. Okay, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I will be back in a bit. It's not gonna take me long at all, and I'm gonna get so much of this material, dude. This is so sick. Also, I realized I didn't say this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, /clash, click on armor. Sorry, don't do /clash, and then click on recipes. Click on armor bases right here, and then click on enhanced base, because that's the best one. You can click on any of them technically, but this gives you an extra. It just helps you out. And let's see. So we'll start from the bottom up, right? So we'd start with clash boots. Okay, so we need carp scale mill and hardened leather. So you're like, okay, well, what is that? You click on it, it'll tell you what that is. You click on that, it'll tell you what it is. And you need 9 suede to make a raw leather, and then you need 9 hide to make a slade. If we go to the pants, you can see we need cloth. How do you get cloth? Well, you get that from fibers, which you get from flax, which you get from straw. So that's what we're collecting right now. So there's caves scattered around here. I know I haven't done a lot of Clash. We're going to be doing a lot of Clash soon. I just wanted to get like pets going and stuff like that. If you go around, there's going to be caves scattered around here. And when you mine like the iron in these, for example, you have a chance to get an iron chunk. I think it's like a 50% chance. So it's like really high. You get it, or maybe it's 75%. I don't know. It's like a really high chance. You get those iron chunks. And then obviously for the wood, I don't have an axe, but you just do that. You break the trees, and then obviously you kill cows if you want to get the hide. So that's how you get that. Just wanted to explain it because I know there's a lot of people that are new. 563 people. Dude, I'm smiling so big right now. And I know you can't see me, but I'm smiling so big right now. Thank you guys for the support this season. It has been an absolute dream to run a server this big. Like, it actually is. So you guys are making a dream come true, and I really appreciate it. And dude, we're 4 days into the season, guys. It's still a great time to start. And even if you've already started, you can still enter the competition. You can't enter it if you're already the max rank. Sorry. This is more for people who, want to start today, and maybe they want to get the max rank over $100 all for free. Just put your username and platform down in the description, or down in the comments below. The Neocubist-Java. That's how I would enter. I'd put that as a comment on this video, and I'll pick them tomorrow. So I will teleport to your island, though. Don't put your alt in there. I will teleport. You put your alt in there, dude, I'm going to be mad, and I'm going to disqualify you, and you're not going to win. So don't do that. Okay, let me get 10k Skydust. I'm getting close, man. Oh, dragon just spawned. Okay, go to shop. Go to shop, go to Misk, buy a trident. If that ever happens, just buy. I bought 2. All you have to do is hit the dragon with your trident. Very easy. The sounds are very loud, so I'll go ahead and turn them down a little bit. All you have to do is just hit the dragon, do at least 100 damage. I personally like using the trident. I'm on kind of a roll. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything because now I'm not hitting it at all. I used the trident throughout the entirety of last season. People will use a bow because if you get in the top, you get a higher chance to get more stuff. I don't really care that much. I just like using I just like using the trident. Like, I've probably already done 100 damage. So after you've done that 100 damage, or you think you have, which I'm gonna venture to say I probably have, I am just going to walk away. And the reason everyone is killing this dragon right now is they're trying to get these scales, which you add to your armor. So for example, if you like mining a lot, you can get a bunch of these scales, and they have a random level up to level 30. And each level gives you a 0.25% chance per level to increase mining drops. So it's really cool. Like, it's a really cool feature that I don't know if everybody has experienced yet because they're, busy with pets. But I would definitely devote a little bit of time to this as well. I know your time is spread thin, but it's just so much to do on this server. It's a good thing. You have too much to do. I wish I had that problem sometimes. Well, I can't say that yet, but I got some. I don't know. You'll know later on. You'll know later on. Okay, let me keep mining this wheat, and I know I keep saying I'm gonna come back. I wanted to stay at least until I get the scale. So the dragon just died. You can see they are dying. Rest in peace, dragon number. God only knows how many. There are leaderboards for this too. So if you do warp C, we got 2 scales. Let's go. So dude, we did exactly 100 damage. Well, thank God I hit those last few. I thought that I had already hit it, and I was just yapping and shooting. I hit exactly 100 damage. That's actually kind of funny. So you can see people have found a lot of scales, right? But then there's this leaderboard right here, white scales. What's that? Well, a white scale is just double the maximum. So if we do /clash and we look at a scale, let's just look at the mining scale again. So a white scale would be a level 60 of that scale, and it's always level 60. Like, for example, we just got a +2 fishing scale. Well, fishing scales can be anywhere from 2 to 30. We just got a +2, so it's not great. Zoologist, we got +4. It goes up to 10. So also, it's like mid-tier. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what's going on. But for a mining scale, if you got a white mining scale, it would be 60 all the time. So double what the maximum of that scale is. So if you don't know what white scales are, they're super rare. But anybody can get them just for competing. Like, it's not like if you do 100 damage, you have a chance to get one. But they're just very rare. So just be aware of that. That is something that can happen. So it's pretty exciting. Anyway, I know I've been yapping, but let me get back to it. Also, if you feel like you're getting materials too slow, let's say you're grinding cows, you're getting those too slow, well, we have a solution for that. Go to Clash, you get these dungeoneering scales. They have a chance to increase the drops. I think they double them every, I don't know what level, but you basically get more drops every time you get one. So make a set of dungeoneer armor, and then you can like use that to make all the rest of your armor sets. Dude, it's so fun. I'm like, oh, I want to get into Clash so bad, but I like building up an island, but I'll do a lot of this between episodes, I think. So when we come back tomorrow, we should have close to a full set, maybe. It would be a lot of grinding, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm down for the task. Maybe we can scheme a little bit on the auction house. People sell Clash resources all the time in here. They are a little bit expensive, but I could buy a cloth for 11K. But I think people are selling cloth pretty cheap because it's really easy to get. But like I said, great source of sky dust. Okay, I gotta quit yapping, but I'm so excited. I want to talk to you guys so bad. Okay, guys, we got another fight on our hands. Will we win or will we lose? Okay, well, usually you don't die. You want to probably have some sort of armor on here because, like the dragon can hit you, but realistically, you're probably not going to die and you'd be okay. Another cool feature, if you're here, do /HP and you can hide all the other players, and now their pets hide as well. And that will prevent like any like lag, because sometimes there's like hundreds of people here and you don't want to be here without hide players on when there's hundreds of people, especially if you're on like an older console or something. Like it's gonna be pretty bad. Dude, I am missing like every shot. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at hitting them, dude. How am I not? Where's my skill, man? I used to be so good at this. But to be fair, this is the second dragon I've participated in this entire season, so see, you could die. You just have to like, back up a little bit when they get close to the ground. You can also hit with the trident, like, so he'll perch up like this. You can hit his head and do like quite a bit of damage. I don't know if the crits actually increase it or not. But you can like whack him in the head. He already died. I think there's like quite a few people here. I don't know that for sure. Yeah, right. Like there's quite a few people here. I mean, we have almost 600 people on the server, which is incredible. And then we got a trainer scale +1. So that's what's cool too. If you do /clash, you look at your scales. This one has an increased chance to increase pet XP, which is super cool, right? So if you're like grinding out pets, we're almost there on the sky coins. And you can see that we have a couple of stacks of straw, just a couple of stacks. So I'll come back whenever it's fully done, or if there's another fight, because those are kind of hype. Yeah, so I've been going between these two patches of wheat, and we are almost there. It seems like people play pretty nice. Like if you're on like a patch or something, like I'm on these two right here. I got this pattern where I like go back and forth like crazy like this, and it regenerates just in time for me to go back and do the rest. I just make sure and I grab like almost every single piece. It's so addicting to do. And then by the time I get back over here, this one's ready to rip. And then I just kind of go back and forth. And so if you find like a nice pattern like this, you can see I've been doing this so long that I am running out of hunger. So we gotta have to eat. But yeah, we can see, I mean, we're really, really close. And we have so much straw, which means we should be able to make some of the top tier resource. I think it's hardened leather. I can't remember what it is, but we'll craft it at our crafting table. It's cloth. It's cloth. So maybe we can, not leather, what? I don't know, bro. My brain is occupado with this, but I can sell that cloth on the auction house. I don't know if did that person's cloth sell? No, it didn't. So maybe 11K is a touch high. So we can always throw stuff on the auction house and like generate it like this while getting sky dust. Definitely going to be getting more sky dust later on, but early in, like this is a really, really excellent source. And you're going to want to do this anyways to get your Clash armor. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. So we should be there in just a few seconds. A few more sky. Come on. There we go. 10,003. Okay. So back to our island. Let's see how much we can craft. Because I am kind of curious. Like, how much is this really going to be? I don't... Yeah, this one doesn't appear in there. But we can go ahead and just put all these in there. You can't shift click. No, you can shift click it. Okay. I was thinking you couldn't. But I think at some point you couldn't. I don't know. Yeah, this is quite a bit. This might actually be a whole cloth. I think. We'll see. Just keep crafting it down. Okay, then we take the flax and we make that into... Yeah, no, I don't think this will be... I completely messed this up. Let me just take all this... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I just messed it up again. Why? Hold the mouse down. There we go. Okay. No, it was a cloth. Okay, cool. So we actually have a piece of cloth. So we just got a top tier resource. So that would be one of the pieces of the armor. It didn't take that long. So it's pretty nice. And then we actually have 2 cloth. Then we have that from another mission. Then we have the suede here. We can put the straw there, the chunks there. And then the fibers are the second to highest. And then we'll go ahead and keep these scales. Our only scales. Mind you, like our only scales. I don't know if... Yeah, these guys probably won't be today. But we could definitely, like, you know, make that happen. So let's go to IS upgrade. After all of that... Sorry if you have to hear my Roomba. It's emptying itself. We're going to make our island a little bit bigger, which is exactly what we were working for. And we'll go ahead and turn our sound back up. I'm going to grab all the building materials that we need. We'll grab this. I don't know exactly what we'll need, so I'm just going to grab everything. I do know that for building this, we need this tough brick, and then we need this stuff as well. Do we have any more tough brick in here? No, but we can craft more. I know that we're going to need more, so we might as well just preemptively craft it. This stuff should have been smelting, so a lot of it is done. We just... Ironically, we don't have any coal, which I don't know how I don't have more coal, but I must have just not mined as much as I thought, which I guess I did more pet coins. I wasn't really mining a lot off camera. So I kind of want to make the bamboo farm go around. Do I want to make it go around the bottom? That could be kind of cool. We could go out like one layer and have like row of bamboo, because I think you could break 4 at once. So yeah, we'll do that. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Just like that. And then we'll obviously have this right here, and it will go up, and then it will connect right there. So I'm going to go around the entire thing. I don't know if we're going to do this line here, because it would kind of remove the whole... It would remove like a line of bamboo. So I think we'll do a rows of 3. But we're going to want to make it at least 2 modules high, if not all 3 high. Let me think about this for a second, actually. Because bamboo, you want it to grow pretty tall. Maybe we could... Is 2 high enough? I think 2 is high enough. So we'll do it like this. I think that'll work. Okay. So I'm going to build out this pattern. I am for at least right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to build these out for now. We may remove them, but honestly, with the amount of bamboo we're going to be getting from this, I don't foresee that being like a huge issue. I did not foresee the trees growing on the outside, but that's really not too big of a deal. Oh, and make sure you guys are voting. I completely forgot to vote, so I'm going to go vote right now. If you just head over to vote.rainyday.gg, you don't have to be on the same device you're playing. You can literally just go to that website and enter your username. We also added, you can get Chrome hatchpacks and Hollow hatchpacks all from voting now. So you get tons of free stuff from voting, so make sure you guys are doing it. And the biggest thing is definitely those cloud coins. The vote spins, I could take them or leave them, but the cloud coins, I want that because I can permanently buy things like fly, and that stays between seasons. Super nice. And again, if you want to look at anything you can buy, you just do /store. So I'll be right back. Let me go vote. Okay, and then you can see them roll in there. So we got 4 vote spins. We'll go ahead and use them. I'm not saying they're like useless or anything, especially since you can now get like hatch packs and stuff in there, dude. It's pretty nice. So I think they're definitely worth spinning for. I think we just got some sky dust. We got a spawner. And then we got an iron pickaxe. I'll take the iron pickaxe, and I will take the chicken spawner as well, because we are still trying to grind out the chickens. I'll just go ahead and break this fence, because it'll probably be a little bit quicker just to get in there with the fence. Okay, so let me build this thing. It's not going to be like a whole lot of fun stuff you're missing. Just me doing a little bit of building. And then I will, of course, take all of these little things that are jutting out from the sides, go up with them. And we're still sticking with the modularity, okay? It's not like this isn't modular. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is the fact that the leaves are in here. So if I'm flying in here, it's going to be... Do we want to go even further out with it? If we go further out with it, we're going to have to, like, change a few things. Like, we would have to bring these out a little bit more. I think it'd be okay because like going in here and like just, you know what I mean? Like, is that really? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, well, let me build these and then obviously the parts that connect up here like this and like this. So I'll be right back. And you know, when I was talking about not having any tough, I didn't take anything out of here. So we actually have a bunch of tough and other stuff in here. I just never took it out of that chest. But we're making good progress. I think I'm going to continue this pattern that's like present on the floor of our, you know, base floor. And I'm going to continue it down here. Or up here, sorry. Up on like this layer right here. So I think that'll look pretty good. So I might do that off camera as well. I mean, again, it's just like a lot of like basic like structure building. I'm sorry we skipped around a bunch this episode, but there just isn't a whole lot of stuff to show quite yet. But hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. And I hope that you guys win. I hope you are chosen to win. It's going to be random, so it just kind of depends, but I really do hope you are one of the 3 lucky winners. That would be super cool to get to start on rainy day with the max rank. That would be really cool. How many people are on? 572. I think we're about to break 600. So our record last season was 613 people. We didn't have nearly this many people on at this point in the last season. We had like around 450 at this point in the last season. So we are we're very happy to see these numbers. We'll put it that way. It's we're all really excited. We're freaking out in our group chat right now. We're like, what do we do? There's too many people. It's so nice. So thank you guys again. We owe you guys quite a bit. And hopefully you guys are happy with the patch notes. I mean, there was literally 4 separate patch notes just today. Again, I upload the video the same day I record it. So today is Wednesday. The video is going to go live on Wednesday. We did 4 patch notes today. I name another server doing 4 patch notes in a day. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Exactly. I didn't think so. Exactly. I don't know of another one. And I might have forgotten to do this on all of these. Whoops. And I might have also forgot to do these here. Yeah, because this is in the middle. But I don't know if we need these. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Because otherwise it's going to be weird. We're not going to put them like in the middle because the bamboo needs to grow there. But we will do them on this layer. That's proper. Now with this rank, I believe I have access to NV. Someone said that to me in the comments. I'm not sure why the sky turns pink. But it just allows us to have night vision. So we can work through the night without worry of, you know, falling or, I don't know, what's some OSHA violation? Like, you know, falling off the island and dying. I don't know if that's an OSHA violation as much as it is like a criminal, like, thing. If you were to, like, be on the job site and you, like, fell and... I don't know. I'm sure someone out there is like, oh, I'm actually an OSHA inspector. I could tell you exactly what that is. I've asked before what everyone's, like, profession is who watched me. I've had lawyers, doctors... People from every walk of life watch my videos, all ages. My biggest age range for people who watch my videos is 18 to 35. I really don't have a lot of younger viewers just because my content is, I don't know, not appealing to them because it's not as like fast paced as modern content. Of course, there's still a bunch of you out there that are younger that watch me because I have a pretty decently large audience. Comparatively, though, it's pretty small, you know, but comparison's the thief of joy, right? If you compare yourself to other people, you're just not going to be very happy at any point. There's always going to be someone bigger than you, has more money than you, better than you. And just imagine, you know, if you're, there just always is. And you cannot let that, you just can't let that be the benchmark of your happiness. Comparison is the true most thievious, is that a word, of joy. Just try not to compare yourself to other people all the time. It just makes you unhappy. Been there, done that. Okay. So we need to buy moss on the auction house to fill up the bottom. People are selling this for dirt cheap, bro. I mean, I can't say no to $6.50 a stack, bro. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this is not the best price. I'm sure they're making a killing from it. But I'm lazy, so I'm going to spend my money to save time. And we're just going to buy it. Is this too much? I don't really know. I don't think I'm going to remove this layer either. I think it's fine if the bamboo is like it's fine. Doesn't matter. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty big. So let me fill all these in and then I'll be right back. I don't even know if we bought enough moss, but luckily it looks like they're just listing more and more. And they probably are just going to keep yeah, because they're selling it so fast. They're like, you know what? I might as well keep listing it. I wonder how much moss they have in total. Well, thank you to Who is this? XX Slicey XX, old school username. Love it. Thank you for the moss. I appreciate it. I did pay for it, but I'm still thankful that you listed it. You know what's awesome? I think I literally bought the exact amount of moss that I needed. Look at that. We have the exact amount. So another really good thing, I don't like having night vision on all the time, but it is helpful for certain situations. Another awesome thing that I was thinking of is bamboo needs light to grow. So especially at night, it's a little tricky sometimes to like light it up. And we don't have very much coal. Do we have any coal at all? Oh gosh, okay. Well, we don't have any coal. Not even a little taste. Okay, we got a little taste of coal. We always got a little something in the bank. Let's go. So bamboo requires light on all levels. So I think it's actually really wise that we like go in here, and it's really wise that we left these too, because that means I'll be able to like actually light this thing up. So I can go around and put torches on all of these, and then I can probably do something about the lower levels. The wood issue is a little annoying, but it really is not difficult, especially now that we can walk. Like we just, you know what I mean? Like, don't make a mountain out of a molehill here, right? I mean, like we just remove it, and that was literally like all of it, except spoke too soon. But it takes 2 seconds, and honestly, I don't know how many times we're gonna be like, you know, growing all the trees and cutting them. I don't think we're gonna be focusing on wood cutting too much. But this island is starting to look sick, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is like this is sick. It feels like we're in some sort of like industrial area, like we're in like the city of industry. Isn't that like a town in California? I don't know. But this is kind of cool, right? Like, I don't know, man. Okay, everybody's different, but I think this is kind of sick. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, so bamboo needs light at all levels to grow. I don't know if it's light enough at the base for it to grow or not, but I don't know if we'll really need more torches than that. Plus, we can access this with our spiral. We can access this with our spiral staircase. So if you want to come on the island, just do/visit the NeoCubist, and you can come down here. Just turn to your left, walk down this beautiful spiral staircase, and make sure you walk on every step. You could totally just fall. It's okay. You could just, you know, like spawn in. Yeah, you could just like spawn in and walk. Oh, okay. Spawn in and walk backwards, and then, oh, you're here. Yay. So how much is bamboo going to cost a man? It's $1. You have not unlocked this yet? What do you mean? Well, good thing we didn't remove our sugarcane farm. Excuse me, sir. How close are we? I thought we had it unlocked. Proficient to advanced. How far are we? Oh, we're not that far at all. I thought for so I was like, I thought we already had it unlocked. How quickly does this go up whenever we break it? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to take quite a few breaks of this to get that. So I don't know if we're going to do that this episode. But at least we have the area for it built, if that makes sense. We do have the area for it built. Okay. Well, good to know. I mean, I'll break this like every time. Again, I'll break it layer by layer. Let me break all of this layer on camera, then we'll break the next one off camera. So give me 2 seconds. Let me go down to the next layer now. Okay, we actually got like a lot more than I thought. We got like 20% of the way there from doing one full harvest. I'm sure by the time we're done, it will be ready to sell again. So we can go ahead and just sell all of this. And keep in mind, you do start to get more money for it. So if we look in studies and we hover over sugarcane, I don't know why I keep clicking in there. You get a 0.5x money booster and then a whole one. So basically you get twice once you get to master. So you do end up making more money whenever you like grind the same thing more. So I'm going to fill in this layer with this pattern right here. So we need the polished andesite, mud brick, and oak slabs. All of which we should have, because I think I did a little bit of, yeah, I don't really know why we have this many, but okay, we won't actually need any more. We'll keep that on us just in case we do, but I don't think we will. The mud brick, we might need a little bit more, so we'll go ahead and make that, and then the andesite, we'll definitely need to get more of that. Definitely need to get more of that. But luckily, it's super easy. You can do it in a stone cutter. I'm weird. I just do it like this. I'm like, whatever, man. If I lose a few here and there, like, yeah, like, whatever. I don't really care. Okay. And then we're going to need all of these blocks in our inventory to do that pattern. Okay. That's just 3. So pretty easy to do. So I will do that, and I'll come right back. Again, I don't really see the point in making you watch that unless you just have this, like, oh, Hey, we wouldn't have seen that. I'm sure you guys saw that and you were like, Neo? Neo, you messed up your pattern, sir? Please help. So we'll build one of them on camera. And that's it. It'll probably be easiest to just build them like module by module. So come back when it's done. Okay. And now we've completed it. Let's go. Okay. So now we have a second layer around. This island's getting huge, man. It's really starting to get pretty big. I feel like we need some sort of like fence, like to walk, or you know what I mean? Like I feel like we need to make a bunch of fence. Do we really though, Neo? Do we really need to put fence around everything? I think so. I think it would make it look a little bit better, so why not do it? I mean, we have the materials. We have the know-how. You know, I know how to make fence. I know how to make fence. I swear to God, I know how to make fence. Grab these sticks. And, oh, we have a lot of extra wood that I did not even know we had. Nice. So we'll see if this is enough. Why is it not showing? Oh, it is showing fence. I just can't see. Okay, like, so for example here, you know, I don't really like falling off the edge. I feel like that's bad. Falling off the edge over here, also bad. So I'm just gonna put fence everywhere that like feels like it's like on the edge, I guess. Does that make sense? I feel like this would make the island like upgrade the whole island like quite a bit. Now obviously we can remove a section of fence if we were going to add like a new module or something. But I think this is pretty cool. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks a lot better with the fence. Let's go, dude. Okay, so now you can't walk off the edge. You're forced to use my spiral staircase of destiny. That's what it's called, the official name. Buy the t-shirt today. Official staircase of destiny. Okay, well, let me finish putting all this fence down. We'll definitely have to go craft some more because I want to do it down here too. So I also put up all those stairs and slabs, which I can't put up because I need those. I need these. And I think you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab these, boom, boom, boom. I can do this, go wham, bam, slam. I'm the man, go in here, and there we go. Okay, top these off because these are termination points, like this. This is where the end of the stone is, and then you would just terminate it with a little slab. Look at there we go. Okay, and then we'll have to put the fence down, but I'll do that in a second. I like doing these. These are fun. It's like a click game. Can you click at the right time? I've played this game 15 years. I had someone say, like, imagine playing a game for like 5 to 7 years. I'm like, dude, what if I tell you I've played it triple or double those amounts? I've played it for quite a while. But I think this modular building, I've seen a great reception in the comments. You guys seem to absolutely love this, and I absolutely enjoy it. So I was very happy to see that. Very, very happy indeed. But yeah, we'll probably have to save the bamboo for tomorrow, I would assume. Okay, let me place this. Now, I don't think I'm going to put a fence down here, okay? Because I need to be able to, like, fly and break the bamboo, realistically. I'm probably just going to plant the bamboo on these, like, outer 3 pieces here. That way I can fly around like this and break it and then go down a layer and break it. So we will have to wait to plant the bamboo again. I think we'll be able to get to it in this episode because we got, like, 20% in one growth. So it just depends on how much longer we end up taking to record the rest. Okay. So let's run through some missions because I feel like that's something that we've been kind of neglecting. That really helps. By the way, if you start the server today because you want to do the giveaway, do /tutorial and it will open up. Well, really, it just opens up the tutorial missions, which you can access with just /missions. But you'll click on personal and then tutorial. Go through all of these. That will help you so much. Make sure you actually read the stuff. A lot of people were asking questions and were like, did you actually read the tutorial? And they were like, oh, no, not really. And it's like, well, go back and try to read those. Okay, so island missions, obviously, we're not, I mean, we'll get this one done pretty quick. Let's go in beginner. Okay, we've done all of beginner. What about easy? Contribute at least 1 summoning charge to a boss summon. I mean, we get a max clash resource for that, and we already have the summoning charge. And to get a pyre is not difficult. We have the oak branches. You're basically going to need to make a bunch of these. So, again, I forgot the recipe, so I'm going to go on Clash, Recipes, and click on Pyres. Yeah. So it's literally just 5 oak composites and then 1 flax, which we have flax. Well, we can make flax with just 9 of these. So it's stupid easy to get. So you could basically produce these and sell them on the auction house. And dude, you could make some cash. You could make stacks and stacks of fresh cash just by doing that. I wish somebody would sell passive knowledge 3, bro. I want some of this stuff so bad. Durable 3. Oh, that's so nice. People are just selling leather to make bookshelves. Man, I wish I had the cash on hand. I'm telling you what. If someone listed an axe, bro, I'd buy that so quick. Just because if I go in here, it's fine. But it's going to take way longer than if I had like a nice axe. So I'll go up in this tree. We'll break this tree. And again, we're looking for the logs, which you can see them appear right there. We'll go ahead and take everything out so you can see the logs. So we need to get 9. We need to get like 45, I think, in total, minus 9. So 36. So once we get to 36 logs, I'll come back, go to my island. We'll craft those real quick. We might have access to /craft. Oh, we do. Nice. Because of our rank that we bought from the auction house with in-game money. And they didn't list it for me. I just randomly found it on there. So keep your eye on there. Oh, the logs are killing me. Okay. The wood has a mind of its own. Okay. See you in a bit. Okay. So we got that. So we can go to /craft. And we can make 4 of the... Ooh, sorry. Sometimes if you shift click, it doesn't work. I don't know. Okay. Just click on it. It's fine. So we're going to contribute one of these. And then we're going to get a max clash resource. I don't know if we'll even stay for the fight. Because there's nobody else here right now, but we'll go ahead and just put it down. There we go. And then if we do /missions, you can see that we have completed this one. And we got a hardened leather. Let's go. Okay. That's one of the more difficult ones to obtain, so I'm really happy about that. And then if we do Okay, what is on Super Frog's pickaxe? Passive knowledge 2 and durable 3. Bro, let me get one of those, dude. Okay, we'll do /attributes, and we will put dexterity on. Just so that we break, or we can kill mobs a little bit faster. What is going on? I don't know what is going on. Okay. What other missions could we do real quick? Again, I would recommend staying there, but for video's sake, we're not going to complete 1 Earth dungeon run. Okay. Well, we're going to need a full set of iron armor for that because I don't want to get absolutely just like smashed in there. I would recommend a trident. Okay. You don't really need to bring anything but like a sword or maybe 2 swords. We'll bring like an axe, but we don't have... We do have iron armor. I'm going to take off the helmet and put on this. And then craft... What do we need? Boots and pants. Okay, I could do that pretty easy. Just like this. Boom, boom. Look at that. Super fast. Okay. And what's happening in there? Okay. Put this in there. Clash armor. We'll put the clash armor... We could technically put scales on this, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Why not? Because I don't want to. So from the tutorial mission, it actually gave us a key. So you can see we have 1 Lost Garden key. You can buy it for 1,000 Sky Dust. Not expensive at all. But this is a really fun thing. You can run it with your friends, obviously in multiplayer. But since we're by ourselves, let's go ahead and start it. I think we tried to do this in a launch stream, but the server was like loading everything on here and we literally couldn't. But check this out. It's a really cool thing. It's like per player, right? So there's not going to be anyone else here except you and me. And this is also a great way to get clash resources. So this is like a super fun thing to do. Like super, super fun thing to do. So you'll look around for these ender chests. Look at that. We just got 5 iron. Imagine if we had just started out, right? And we're doing that tutorial mission. Dude, getting that iron early game, that would be incredible. Like it really would be. You get you get 3 lives on top of the first one that you have right now. And by the way, tridents are really powerful. Like, they're like really powerful. So you have to kill out all of the mobs to proceed to the next room. And then at the end of the room, there's a boss. Now that boss will drop potion ingredients that you need to craft these earth potions. Obviously, the ones that say Underworld, you're not going to get that until we get into Underworld, which is still 16 days away. So I guess we're technically on day 5. I don't know. It's still so early in the season to join, guys. And then especially like around like when Underworld comes out and stuff, like you could join in then and you'd do just fine. So even in Void, you could join, especially to practice for the next season. Be pretty sweet. We have 564 people on. I'm just kind of checking because sometimes I set all of these spots, but I set like over 100 like per floor. So I don't remember any of them, but I know that some of them are in some pretty cheeky spots, like behind like leaves and stuff like that. We have revised them because originally I made them in some pretty like messed up spots. Like they were too hard to find. Like, you know, back in there, that's not too bad. But if they're ever in like a spot. Also, guys, please bring a shield when you're in here. I am an absolute moron and I forgot about that until just now. If you leave, you won't be able to come back, so you can't like leave in the middle of the run. So that would be a little bit unfair. Do I have /feed with this rig? I do. Huh. Okay. Do I have /heal? I do. Yeah, that's sick. But it has a cooldown, right? So I can't do it for another 5 minutes. Then I can't do that for another 10 minutes. So it's not like it's crazy overpowered. But if you like forgot food, you know, that would be nice. You can see we still have one chest to find because obviously we've only found one. So I'm assuming it's over here near the exit. Probably. We'll just have to see. Oh, I gotta itch my arm. Look at me being a bad YouTuber. Itching his arm in the middle of the video. I'm just looking around every little corner here. Just to make sure. It could be near the end. Because I did put a few spawn points at the end. But this was like, you know, 6 months ago that I did that. So I definitely have forgotten all of them. Even right after I'd done them, I have a very horrible memory. So I didn't remember. And I'm not hitting in rhythm either. If it's not here, then I'll cut the camera. I'll find it and come back. Nope. See, it's at the end right there. Cool. So let's see what we get. Any clash resources? Yeah, see, we got 2 flax from that. So you can get some decent resources from this. And for some reason, one of the mobs is already dead. I'm not really sure how that happened. Oh, we can see one of the chests, but I want to make sure and kill like the smaller stuff. The way it's not like hitting me when I'm not paying attention. Okay, this creeper's got to go. Hiya! Let's go grab this chest. But yeah, especially look at summoning charge, pretty nice. So you can get summoning charges from in the dungeons. Whenever you kill a boss, you get a summoning charge every time. So that's a good way to farm them. But you can also get them from combining 9 scales. So if you do /clash and you go to recycle, you can put scales in here. And if you just put 9 of them in there, it doesn't matter what kind. They can be a mixed match of whatever. You will get yourself a summoning charge. So that's a good way to get them as well. So you don't have to leave the dungeon arena. Okay, yep, we died. Well, that was a little silly. Probably shouldn't have done that off the bat. It's not like all the mobs respawn or anything, so it's fine. But I'm trying to like go through as quick as I can to make it as exciting as possible for you guys, but I'm trying not to miss. I'm like looking around for that's why I'm like talking weird and like messing up. I'm really looking for this next ender chest. It's gonna be somewhere. Okay, I need to quit doing that. But you can see he did drop a villager flesh, which is one of the ingredients that you need for a potion. I swear to God, I just looked over here and you guys weren't here. I guess he might have fallen. Which, to be fair, we could get up right here. So, not really a big deal at all. Is there an ender chest behind here? No. Is there one over here? This is one of my favorite things to do. I just don't think it's like super fun to record. So I'll usually do it like in between episodes. Okay. Because I want to really get close to getting a full set of clash armor before we come back. Nothing else can shoot me, right? Okay, we're good. I just if that bogged archer gets aggroed on me, I'm pretty much screwed. 2 mobs, so it's this bogged archer and then this slime over here. So we'll go take care of the slime real quick. Which he's on the stairs, which you're technically supposed to use to get up there. And then the bogged archer is sitting right at the exit. So there's one more room after this, and then it is the boss room. And the bosses are not super duper hard. Honestly, like the first boss, you can just cheese every single time. So you don't need to worry about it. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so let's sit in this little checkpoint room and heal up. This next room is probably, I think it's the biggest out of all 3. And there's 3 floors, right? So each one of these, I'm calling these rooms, but there's 3 whole floors, right? So we're on the first one. If you go to dungeon and then you clicked on, well, we're already in one. I can't really show you, but basically there's 9 total floors, 3 per environment, Earth, Underworld, and Void. Okay. All right, we have 1 life left, which means we can die 1 more time, or we can die 2 more times, and then we're done, basically. If we die more than 2 times, we are just done. So my main goal at this point is to focus on just not dying, which might be difficult because there's a bogged archer over there. Okay. Please, guys. So bad. Die. I'm so bad. Why can't I hit him? What am I doing? I don't even care about the chests anymore, which I totally should, but well, I just want to win now. Oh, here's a chest. Music disc. What do we get? Oh, we got 4 iron fragments. Nice. Okay. All right. We've really got to heal, dude. Come on, health. Minecraft healing is so weird. Like when you have full health, it just like waits sometimes to heal. It's like a random delay. You gotta love RNG when it's around healing, right? Like right now, we're not healing, right? Like why? Why not? Oh, and then it ticked the saturation down, and then you'll heal more. And this is not the server. This is just like default Minecraft. Like in the hardcore Let's Play, that happened all the time. I'd have to like pause the camera to heal. And it's like, why? I'm gonna try to get this guy without letting him hit me once. Oh, of course. The second... I've been playing beta Minecraft recently, and the skeletons are still pretty deadly, but they don't have like aimbot. Like the second you walk around the corner, they just like whack you. Like how? How is that possible? I'm focused up right now, dude. I'm focused up. I could do it a lot quicker if my like health would regenerate faster. It's like literally, oh, really? I was chasing you and you just decided to turn around right then. Really? What are the chances of that? Okay. I'm going to just like aggro this guy crazy. Okay. Well, all right. I still think they should remove skeletons from the game, dude. They are so annoying. Okay. Let me heal all the way up and then I'll come back. Like there's a command /God, but I can't do that. I did /heal and I just actually found the other chest. Nice. Oh, we got 4 dried carp. Let's go. So see what I mean? You can get a decent bit of clash resources from this too. Because it's not that expensive to run. So in between, so basically you can go to the clash arena and like grind that wheat, for instance, and get the sky dust that you need to buy a key. And then you're getting like one of the resources as well as getting the oh my gosh. Please, guys, we can talk about it. See, I have aimbot right now because I can see through the wall. Well, not aimbot. Technically, it would be ESP. Okay, so this boss is the Iron Golem, I believe, and it's really not too difficult, like, at all. Like, it's really not difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk in here and we're going to run around this thing, depending on where he spawns in. And we still have a life left, so I don't really care. I doubt he's even able to hit us. So he'll aggro you. So let's get him aggroed, right? Come here, buddy. And then depending on which way he runs is which side of this barrel you stand on. So if he's going this way, then just stand right here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Back up. Okay, you can stand right here and you're good. Then you can just cheese the boss. We need to work on the bosses a little bit, but before we do that, you can go ahead and just cheese him. Really easy. Like just like this. You can just chill, hang out. You know, your pets can just, you know, he doesn't care. He does not seem to mind at all. Mr. Iron Golem. Okay. And then we got Tangled Vines, which is one of the things that you can get from that boss. And then, yeah, we just got that mission complete. Let's go. I almost forgot why we were in there for a second. But if we look in missions, and then we go to easy, we now have this. Max Clash Resource. Again, let's go. Oak Panel. And then we got an attribute point, so we'll go ahead and spin that as well. Dexterity, please. And I'm going to go on my PV1, and I'm going to put these in here. So this one goes above wood. We don't have any other wood resources right now. And then dried carp goes above this. This goes above there. And then do we have any other clash resources? No, we do not. Okay. All right, so these things, we'll just put them in here for now. We'll probably make like a chest in our house, but these are just potion ingredients. And then I don't really care about the music disc, but we'll put it in there anyways. Summoning charges, we got 3 in total, so we got a couple from the boss as well, which is pretty nice. Okay, any other easy missions that we could do that take a little less time? Oh, we're not in that category. We're in easy. Find spy, that just happens over time. Build a level 30 enchantment table. I'm working on it, okay? It's taunting me at this point. All right, well, we're going to call it a day for today. We got a lot of stuff to work on between episodes, so I'm going to be grinding a little bit of Clash, trying to get an armor. Make sure you enter into the giveaway just by putting your username and then your platform in the comments below. Again, if you're Bedrock, you're on a console, a phone, anything that isn't a computer is going to be Bedrock Minecraft. So we're going to do IS public. If you want to come visit my island, just do /visit the Neocubist. I will do everyone come say goodbye to the video today. And then it's just /visit the Neocubist, just like that. And then the secret code for today's episode is going to be I can't talk, bro. 6872. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watched the entirety of today's video. And people in the chat will begin to spam it pretty quickly. But thank you guys. It always means the world to me when I see all of you hop in and check out the island. We actually expanded it quite a bit today. So I think this is looking pretty sweet. But I do appreciate each and every one of you so very much. And I hope everyone out there has a wonderful week ahead. We have 565 people. I really don't want to crash the server. But hey, if there are ever too many people and you're overwhelmed, just hide players. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Oh, gosh. I think I might need to hide players. All right. Bye.